What's up YouTube? This is Joe from zephyr wargames, and I'm bringing to you guys a very old deck that I have not profiled in such a long time, and that is my Sacred Beast deck. As you can see, there's only 2 cards in the extra deck, so spoilers for that, but you don't go into an extra deck for this deck, to be honest. It's because it's literally just designed to get out the 3 Sacred Beasts onto the field and just crush your opponents that way in a very fun, devastating manner. But this literally is just a fun deck, but I can't build fun decks without trying to bring out the most consistent way possible out of them. Otherwise it's just not fun to me. I want a deck to work, and I want a deck to work as much as it can, even if it is for fun. So this is what I got to you guys. So with all that said and done, let's get into it. I'm telling you guys, Shadows of Valhalla brought some really nice light into this deck. In a very interesting way. So to start off, I play with all the Sacred Beasts, but only 1 YUGIOH, 1 Raviel, and 2 Haman. The reason for that is I think Haman's the strongest of all the 3 Sacred Beasts. It's the easiest to summon and has one of the strongest effects in the form of battle redirection and life point damage as well. So I think Haman's the best. So I kind of focus around some of the stuff around him. In its own way, and you'll see when I get to it. YUGIOH, I love its design. It's one of my favorite in terms of the designs, and being able to pop back row is very handy in its own way in the forms of our own monster. But he gets 1,000 points for every continuous trap in the graveyard. We do have some continuous traps and ways to send them to the graveyard, so you can get him some nice attack points. And in Raviel, he's probably the weakest of the bunch. He can tribute monsters to buff his attack points equal to that monster's attack, but he can also summon a token whenever opponent special summons a monster, and he takes 3 fiends to sacrifice. So these are the 3 Sacred Beasts I play in terms of ratios. Next, you're going to have your Dark Summoning Beast. I don't know why they didn't make this level 4 or bring out another monster or card that helps bring this guy out. But hey ho, at least we got something. You can tribute this guy on the field to summon any Sacred Beast from your hand or deck, and you can banish him from the graveyard to add any Sacred Beast from your deck to your hand. So he's very good consistency. He has 0/0 stats, level 5. You have ways to summon to the field, but you mostly dump him to the graveyard. Sorry guys. You mostly dump him to the graveyard to search a Sacred Beast, if you can summon it. Next, I play 2 copies of Stygian Sturge. This is an easy way to get your Dark Summoning Beast onto the field. You can banish him from the graveyard to special summon any fiend monster with, I think, 2,000 attack or defense or less, which is either way, you're going to get out your Summoning Beast and sack it off. So you have ways to get this guy to the graveyard, so it's very easy to do that. One of the ways to get our fiends into the graveyard is through my tour guide engine of 2 tour guides and one tour guide and 2 Fiendish Rush Rhinos. This does enable some link plays if you want to in your extra deck, but I left the extra deck bare open just because literally it's just mix match whatever you want really. You guys can decide what you want for your extra decks, but this is the engine that I play. Tour guide to help search out your Fiendish Rush Rhino, and then you can just get your Fiendish Rush Rhino into the graveyard and then dump a fiend to the grave. Now to the new engine, which is 3 copies of Valkyrie Dritz and 1 copy of Valkyrie Zwei to round up all the monsters in our main deck. So the reason I've gone for the Valkyrie package is because their continuous spells, the goddess spells, are just amazing for summoning Haman. Haman and even YUGIOH in its own state, they need continuous cards on the field to sack off to summon them. And no continuous cards in the game at the moment, other than the goddess spells, search other cards of that type. Now the goddess spells require Valkyrie in the field to activate to search, not just in terms of like you can activate them just freely, but in order to get their effects to search the next one, you need at least 1 Valkyrie and only Valkyries on your field. So I've gone for this package of just 3 of the level 4s and 1 level 5. Just to have the Valkyrie name on the field to sacrifice, to be able to search out the rest of the goddess spells. So then it's just literally 2 cards makes a Sacred Beast, which is just absolutely amazing for this archetype. It's something that they've always needed. So this Valkyrie package has been going very nicely for me for the Sacred Beast, at least to summon Haman. The only other archetype in the game that helps summon out Haman easily is the Crystal Beasts. But at the moment, I feel like Crystal Beasts are just all about Rainbow Dragon or Link Spam, and that's it. Haman doesn't really fit so well in them. So, moving on to spells, I play 2 Fallen Paradise and 1 Terraforming. I don't really want to brick on Fallen Paradise or Terraforming, it's too much for this deck, as you kind of need to get everything else. But once you resolve 1 Fallen Paradise, you're pretty much good to go. Now I'm taking 1 Phantasmal Martyrs. I did not actually realize how combolicious, you could say, or how nicely Phantasmal Martyrs combo as well with Dark Summoning Beast and the field spell itself. So Phantasmal Martyrs is a normal spell. Activate only while you have 2 or more cards in your hand and control a face-up Uriah or Haman. Send your entire hand to the graveyard, special summon 3 Phantasmal Martyr tokens, Fiend type, level 1, 0 attack and 0 defense in attack position. So, the combo with this card is, and the only reason I'm playing it once I don't want to again brick with it, is that you will summon a Sacred Beast, then you activate your Martyrs. You will discard your hand while holding a Dark Summoning Beast, and then you summon your 3 tokens. After that, you'll banish your Dark Summoning Beast, searching your Raviel to your hand, then you can sack the tokens off to summon Raviel. Then if you have your field spell in play, you can draw 2 cards if you haven't done that already. So, you're not losing anything, you're still keeping your card advantage, but you now got 2 Sacred Beasts on the field. So Phantasmal Martyrs is a very nice tech of, and I just love the artwork. I think the artwork is so nice on this card. Kind of wish it got reprinted with the Sacred Beast when Fallen Paradise got printed. It would have been lovely as a super. Next on to the Goddess spells that I was preaching about before. No jokes aside. So 3 Goddess Skulls Oracles and only 1 of the others. You could probably bump up the second one as well to 2, but I just really like this ratio because once you see this one, and that's all you want to see. You see this one, then you get the other 2. That's literally it. That's the combo, and that's how you get your 3 Haman to the field. This combo is so very nice. It's such a nice combo, and brilliantly card designed, and just fits beautifully with Haman. For draw spells as well, I'm playing 2 Allures and 2 Magic Planters. Allures because we have a whole bunch of Dark Monsters in our deck, so Allures pretty nice and active, but I don't want to brick too much on 3. I'm taking in 2 Magic Planters because I do want, as I said, want continuous traps, and if I can just send them off to the graveyard to draw 2 cards and buff up my Uriah, I'm winning in my own sense. Now I play 1 Foolish Burial for the Dark Summoning Beast and the Stygian Sturge, 1 Dark Hole and 2 MSTs, and 1 Monster Reborn to round up the spells. Just some nice generic budget spells. Moving on to the traps to finish off the deck, I only play 6 of them, which is 3 Metal Reflect Slimes. This is a nice strong defender of 3000, but it was also a continuous trap card. Keeps you alive while also being a food fuel for your Uriah. I do play 1 Cyber Shadow Gardener, again a nice defensive trap while being continuous. Can keep you alive, and if they do kill it, then you got 1000 extra points for your Uriah. And then to round up the deck, I do play 2 Call the Haunted. You can do some nice combos with Dark Summoning Beast and all that. And then a free summon, while again being another continuous trap for your Uriah. The continuous traps, as you can see, I picked they're nice budget, but they're also ones that can help you instead of just being like, oh, I'm playing this just because it's a continuous trap. I picked them because they do help you in the game. So you don't want to just play continuous traps just because of the fact that they're continuous traps for your Uriah. You want to play trap cards that you can actually use during the match naturally, while also being the fuel for your beast. And that, guys, is the deck. As I said, the extra deck is, I haven't built one just because I never go into it, even with the tour guide package. I just never see a need to go into it. And it's just, and because of that, I literally just say, play whatever you desire. If there's a card that you want to play, options I would probably recommend though are things like Dante, the Burning Abyss Traveler, Giga Brilliant and stuff like that. Just rank 3s and like link 2s that you can just easily summon by just sacking off with the tour guide, and it's Venus Rush Rhino. So that, guys, is the deck. Again, I hope you all enjoyed it. Leave a like, comment, subscribe to the channel for more Yu-Gi-Oh content, whether it's budget, fun, or competitive. No matter what it is, we'll bring it to you guys, and that's what we do. So as always, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, as always, happy dueling.
What's up, YouTube? Thanks for watching that video. I hope you liked it. If you did, hit that like button. And of course, don't forget to hit that big red subscribe button in the bottom left-hand corner and the notification bell so you don't miss out on anything. We've got more deck profiles, duels, pack openings, and many more Yu-Gi-Oh videos coming up for you all year round. So don't forget to stay tuned for all of that. Thanks, and as always, guys, happy dueling.